Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today CETI just filed an 8K and I am seeing a move that could boost their financial health. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company just paid off 4 loans and this could be a smart move to clean up their books. Let us dive into this filing from Enviro-Tech Incorporated, or CETI as it is known by its stock ticker. CETI, this is a current report, meaning they are sharing some important news that happened recently. The big news happened on July 9th. 2026. Enviro-Tech Incorporated is the company we are looking at today. They are listed on the OTCQB market, which is a platform for smaller companies. It is worth noting that Enviro-Tech Incorporated is considered an emerging growth company. This means they have fewer reporting requirements compared to larger, more established companies, which can be good for them, but means we get less detailed information sometimes. The main event here, as stated in item 1.02 of this report, is the termination of some really important agreements. Specifically, the company completed paying off 4 outstanding loans. This is a big deal because it means they are no longer on the hook for these debts. So, what were these loans? One was with a company called 1800 Diagonal Lending LLC. This loan started back on September 22nd, 2025 and was for $94,300. They had another loan with the same lender, 1800 Diagonal Lending LLC, taken out on December 26, 2025 for $82,800. There was also a loan with Quick Capital, which began on November 19th, 2025 for about $59,444. And the last one was with Soho Fo LLC, taken out on December 18th, 2025, and this was the largest of the bunch at $187,500. Altogether, these 4 loans added up to a total original principal amount of $424,044. This is a significant chunk of change for a company with a market cap of only $4 million. The really positive part is how they paid it off. They used cash, their own money from the company's accounts, and no new shares or other securities were issued. This means no immediate dilution for existing shareholders, which is always a good sign. The company itself is saying this move is good because it makes their balance sheet stronger, meaning they have less debt compared to their assets. It also means they will pay less in interest in the future, and they will have more freedom to make business decisions. This is especially important for a company like Enviro-Tech Incorporated, which is trying to grow and execute its business plan. Looking at the broader context, Enviro-Tech Incorporated is in the utilities sector, specifically regulated water. Their market cap is quite small, around $4 million, with the stock trading at just 3 cents. This debt repayment, totaling over $400,000, is a hefty sum for them. It is like paying off a few credit cards to free up your spending money. Historically, companies like Bed Bath & Beyond or Tupperware have faced significant struggles when they could not manage their debt. While this is not a going concern warning, reducing debt is a crucial step for financial stability for a hypothetical $1,000 investment in CETI before this news. This repayment signifies a cleaner financial picture, potentially leading to a more stable stock price trajectory. As for other details in the filing, item 9.1 covers financial statements and exhibits. The exhibit listed here is the cover page interactive data file, which includes important tagging information for financial reporting, often in XBRL format. This helps with financial data analysis. The report is signed by Kim D. Southworth, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Enviro-Tech Incorporated. This confirms the official nature of the filing. Now, looking at this filing and the recent news, Enviro-Tech Incorporated seems to be taking steps to improve its financial standing. Paying off significant debt without issuing new stock is generally a positive signal. It suggests a focus on shoring up the balance sheet, which is vital for a smaller company looking to grow and potentially attract more investment. Given their small market cap and the nature of their business in regulated utilities, operational efficiency and sound financial management are key. The risk I'm watching is whether this debt reduction will free up enough capital and management focus to drive meaningful revenue growth and market expansion, especially considering their stock price has been quite low. What I'm actually looking for is to see if this move translates into better operating results in their next filings. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. Like, comment, subscribe, and join our Discord in the description.